Ever wonder how your brain transforms a chaotic blur of sensory signals into something meaningful? Like how you instantly recognize a song in a crowd or smell a flower through a storm of scents. It's not magic, it's math and a whole lot of clever wiring. Today, we're unpacking a groundbreaking study that reveals how our brains, and maybe even AI, use hidden patterns to make sense of the world. Let's dive in. Imagine your brain is like a detective at a crime scene. Every clue, like a scent or a sound, is scattered, and the detective has to piece together what's really going on. But here's the catch: the clues aren't isolated. They're connected. A floral smell might hint at a garden, which might hint at a park, which might hint at a memory. Traditional models assume each clue is separate, like a puzzle with no picture on the box. But real life, it's more like a tangled yarn ball, where every thread is linked to the next. This study focuses on the olfactory bulb, the part of the brain that processes smell. Researchers discovered a trick using sister cells, a special type of neuron that shares the same input but connects to other cells in different ways. Think of them as teammates who get the same hints, but use different strategies to solve the same mystery. These sister cells help the brain infer complex patterns, like a scent, without needing every neuron to directly talk to each other. Here's the science. When you smell something, receptors in your nose send signals to neurons. But instead of each neuron working in isolation, they're part of a network. The key innovation here is correlated priors, mathematical rules that account for how different features, like scent molecules, are linked. For example, if one molecule is present, another might be more likely to. Traditional models struggle with this because they'd need every neuron to directly interact, which is biologically impractical. The researchers solved this by mimicking the olfactory bulb's architecture. Sister cells act as intermediaries. Their connections to other neurons create indirect links, allowing the brain to feel correlations without direct communication. It's like a group project where everyone shares notes, but no one needs to talk to everyone else. Through simulations, they showed this approach works even in noisy environments, outperforming older methods. And here's the cool part. By observing these sister cells, the brain can actually infer the rules, the prior, that govern those connections. This isn't just about smell. It could revolutionize how we design AI systems for tasks like image recognition or language processing, where features are often intertwined. But it's not just about accuracy. The study also shows how different connectivity patterns, like sparse versus dense wiring, affect response diversity. Think of it like a choir. If everyone sings the same note, it's uniform. But with varied parts, you get harmony. Similarly, neural circuits with different connectivities produce diverse responses to the same stimulus, something we see in real olfactory systems, where sister cells react differently to the same smell. So what does this mean for us? It suggests that smart systems, biological or artificial, need to balance structure and flexibility. By encoding correlations, they can adapt better to uncertainty. And the best part? These principles might even help us decode how our own brains work. After all, if nature uses these strategies, maybe the next leap in AI isn't about bigger models. It's about smarter connections.